All right, going to be doing a recap for the day. I ended up not taking any trades today. A little bit of a personal issue on my end, but the day overall was pretty good. God, I hate when it does this. I don't know how to get it to not do that. But starting off on the hourly time frame, we came up, took out London session lows, and more importantly, respected this 1 minute hourly fair value gap that we've respected twice now. We were living in this for a while. This gigantic imbalance that we have over here on this left side. We were living in it for a while and displaced out of it, so obviously didn't inverse it the other way. But the other one I was actually keeping an eye on was this 1 minute for value gap that we left here during the London session that you can see we inversed pretty strong in hindsight. But going into the market, we had this inversion here. Both indexes were pretty much in the same spot. I mean, you could say ES was maybe a little higher than this fair value gap, but for the most part, they were in the exact same spot. So we had no bearish SMTs. I love seeing SMTs. We didn't get it today. So going over to the 5 minute time frame, we see we had a huge displacement candle to the downside and then a retrace immediately following that. So really the best entries were on the 1 minute time frame on today. So the most optimal really was when we had this initial sell-off here. We formed this 1 minute bearish fair value gap. We retraced into it. We obviously respected it and displaced out. The best entries I pretty much saw, and this was right around, so I seen market open. I realized I was not, I trade on my desktop downstairs. I don't trade on my laptop. So I realized I did not load up Top Step. I'm like, fuck, let me load in. So then I'm trying to log in. I had the charts actually opened on here. Like I had the charts opened here. So as you know, when you try to log in on a different device, it kind of takes a minute or two to log into it. If you are actually on the charts versus logged out of them. So I was actually on the charts on this laptop. I'm downstairs trying to log in. It took like 2 or 3 minutes. And by the time that happened, I missed the entry and I was not trying to, FOMO entry into it. So did kind of suck. There were multiple areas you could have entered though, but we did have this good displacement leg out of this. So we retraced back into it. We came out of it with a ton of bearish momentum on this candle here. Would have been pretty self-explanatory to take shorts to London lows here. And actually, you could have had like a pretty tight stop loss too if you just wanted it above the fair value gap that we formed after this closure. You possibly could have. I would have kept it above this high or this. Wow. Okay, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. I honestly probably would have put it at this high here that it formed. I wouldn't even really bother with the top of that fair value gap. So if you just had it above 47 point stop and then 90 something points TP, I would have had it obviously a little higher than London session. I've had some iffy experiences with getting ticked out. So this was honestly easily the best trade on the day. Getting the short here was pretty more or less self-explanatory. For news today, we really didn't have anything. We had no red folders, so I wasn't really expecting us to have this much volume, but we took that session high out. Obviously, had a super clean draw. I really did wish we had a SMT with ES, but obviously, you see, we kind of staircased our way down. We had a ton of retracements. This initial retracement was pretty deep. This bullish candle up, I kind of thought we were going to go higher and maybe chop, but obviously that was not the case. We flushed lower pretty much immediately after. So it was honestly a pretty good day for it being a no news Monday this late into December. I am very interested to see how the rest of this week goes. We have a lot of high impact news. We have 8 red folders tomorrow. We got 4 more on Thursday. So we got 12 red folders between 2 days. So I think we're going to be moving tomorrow, especially we got 8:30 news. Now we're 15 minutes later. We have 2 more red folders. I am very excited to see that 8:30 candle tomorrow with there being literally 7 red folders. So didn't really have anything other than that setup. Didn't want a FOMO entry in. We didn't. I'm trying to think of where we were on the high time frame equilibrium too. We were overextended quite a bit. If we go from swing low up to swing high. I mean, we were just below. I'm on the wrong index. My bad. Yeah, I mean, by the time we retrace, I guess swing out, swing high on that, we are still within discount to sell. So our premium. So was overall not too bad of a day. Just didn't take advantage of it. It still sucks. Need to work on taking advantage of these days, especially on evals. Got to be risking a lot more and got to be putting those trades out on the table. But I'm very excited for tomorrow and the rest of this upcoming week to see how price action ends up presenting itself. But if it's anything like this, like today, going to be excited to trade the rest of this week. It's probably going to be the last week for a lot of traders. Next week is Christmas. Week after is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Those weeks are historically pretty much 9 times out of 10, super, super slow. So hopefully going to be able to get some more setups like this in the future. Definitely going to need to start being more aggressive, but I do like seeing this kind of this continuation, as you could say. It is pretty much a reversal just with a little retracement here, getting into this 1 minute and flipping out of it. So not a bad day today. Should have taken advantage of it. Oh well.